This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I will analyze the Grade 3 Forward Gal Stakes at Gulfstream Park on Saturday, February 1st. And this is a Kentucky Oaks 2025 points race, and through the first 14 races on my Road to the Oaks video series, my top choices have 7 wins, 3 runner-up finishes, and a show finish. Actually, one of my top choices scratched, so I am officially 7 for 13 on the Road to the Oaks. Now, I did post my Withers Stakes, Robert Lewis, and Holy Bull Stakes videos on my YouTube channel earlier this week. You can watch those now. And I will post my Las Virgenes Stakes video on Friday, and the Las Virgenes Stakes at Santa Anita Park will be run on Saturday, February 2nd. That's a Kentucky Oaks points race. Now, this Saturday, February 1st, I am offering full card analysis for Robert Lewis Stakes Day at Santa Anita and Holy Bull Stakes Day at Gulfstream Park. And I always include extensive analysis and wagering strategies for all of the races that I handicap. I've been selling full cards online since the 1990s. And you can purchase the Gulfstream and Santa Anita full cards individually, or you can get a discount when purchasing them together as part of my new weekly Saturday special for $16 that I offer each Saturday when I do 2 full cards on Saturdays. So go over to the runawayhorse.com on my sales page for more details. And now we're going to meet the field for the 2025 Forward Gal Stakes. And then I'm going to give out my contenders from last to first. And the Forward Gal will be run on Saturday, February 1st. It's a Grade 3 race worth $165,000 for 3-year-old fillies, 7 furlongs on the main track, scheduled post time 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Unchained Elaine is number 1 at 20-1 morning line. Patrick Biancone is the trainer. Junior Alvarado will ride this one. Probably will be forwardly placed from that inside post. The Queen's MG, this one won a stakes race at Saratoga last summer. Actually 2 races, the Schuylerville and the Adirondack. So she had a good summer at Saratoga. She's 5-1 morning line with Irad Ortiz Jr. and Safi Joseph Jr. is the trainer. Justinqueso is number 3 in here, and this one's 8-1 for trainer Ian Wilkes. Ghost Sapper is the sire. 1 career start, ended up crossing the line second and then placed first through disqualification. She's 8-1 with Joe Bravo. Number 4 is going to be Costa Amalfitano, and this one's 30-1 morning line, and she broke her maiden last time out at 6 furlongs at Tampa. Number 5, Beyond Belief at 20-1. Javier Castellano is going to ride. Won her debut, hit the board in her last 2 starts. My Denysse at 30-1, number 6, won a division of the Florida Sire Series last time out at 1 mile and a 16th. Eclatant for trainer Brad Cox, 9-2 morning line with Luis Saez aboard. Should be forwardly placed. She's turning back in distance. Number 8 is Volatiled, and this one was second last time out in a Florida-bred stakes race at Gulfstream Park. John Velasquez is aboard. Number 9, Rojo Rita, and this one for Safi Joseph Jr. Edgar Zayas is aboard. Broke her maiden by 16 lengths at Gulfstream last time out. Frida is number 10, and Frida won last time out in a maiden race at 6.5 furlongs at Gulfstream. And Marcel Jaramillo is going to ride 10-1 morning line. Number 11, Stunner. This one for trainer Brad Cox is the daughter of Gervin. And Tyler Gaffleone's going to ride her. She just missed last time out in a Florida Sire Series stakes race. And now we're going to go last to first. And the horse that I picked to finish 11th and last, number 4, is Costa Amalfitano. And at 30-1, she did run better in all 3 of her starts, and those races were at 6 furlongs, and they were all maiden races. Now, she was 11th in her career debut, and then she was 3rd, and then 11 horse field second time out. Then she broke her maiden at 5-1 odds at Tampa Bay last time out on January 11th. Now, this barn is 0 for 24 with graduates trying winners for the first time. This one's a late runner, going to have to run faster. The horse that I picked to finish 10th is number 1, Unchained Elaine at 20-1 morning line. Now, this one did finish in the top 3 in all 5 starts at Gulfstream. 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a 3rd place finish. Now, she did finish second and finished a distant 3rd last time out in the Cash Run Stakes. So this is her 2nd start after a short layoff. She did look good winning at Gulfstream in an optional claiming 75 non-winners, one other than 7 furlong race in November. I think she's going to be forwardly placed. She's got that inside post, but she will have to run faster in here. The horse that I picked to finish 9th is number 6, My Denysse, 30-1 morning line. And she did improve her speed ratings in all 5 career starts. This is a Florida-bred filly, and she did pick up her first career win when she won the Florida Sire My Dear Girl Stakes when she was a 35-1 long shot on November 30th. Now, it's possible for this one that maybe she wants to go further than 7 furlongs because that last race was a longer race. I think she's going to stalk the pace. Nothing wrong with her connections in here either, but I just think that she's a bit overmatched. The horse that I picked to finish 8th is number 5, Beyond Belief, and this one is 20-1 morning line. Now, she did duel on the lead and win by a nose in her debut at Parks, and then she hit the board in her last 2 stakes races. Now, this filly does have early pressing speed. She did catch the slop last time when she raced at 7 furlongs, and she was second behind a Runaway winner. She'll have to up her game in here. The horse that I picked to finish 7th is number 8, Volatiled, at 20-1 morning line, and she is getting faster. She did really improve when she broke her maiden by 2 lengths in her second career start. Then she stalked from the inside post, and then she ended up finishing in between a couple next out winners, Mrs. Worldwide, who came back and won the Sandpiper Stakes on December 7th, and then Bella Cleopatra was first, and then Allowance race at Gulfstream on January 1st. So she was splitting 2 next out winners in that race, and that was the Juvenile Filly Stakes on at 6.5 furlongs on November 16th. But I still think this is a tougher spot for her. The horse that I picked to finish 6th is number 10, Frida, and she's 10-1 morning line. Now, she dueled on the lead. She was clearly second best when she ran in her debut at 4.5 furlongs. Now, the show finisher from that race was the next out winner. And then she was the favorite. She had the outside post in her second career start. And then she just widened throughout there, and she broke her maiden. It was 6.5 furlong race, and she did have Lasix that day. Now, she does lose Lasix here, and she does exit the Florida-bred maiden special right ranks. So obviously, this is a tougher spot. The horse that I picked to finish 5th, number 2, the Queen's MG. And she won the Adirondack Stakes at Saratoga last summer by 9 lengths. And then she faded. She finished 5th, beaten 11 lengths in the Grade 1 Spinaway. Immersive was first that day. And then she returned from a layoff, and she was best, finishing best of the rest when she finished 3rd. That was in the Tempted Stakes on November 2nd. Now, the runner-up from the Tempted was Impulse Buy, and that one did return to win the Fern Creek Stakes at Churchill on November 30th. So Irad Ortiz Jr. is going to ride here. He is 29% with Safi Joseph Jr., and Safi Joseph shows a positive return on investment with his graded stakes starters. The horse that I picked to finish 4th, number 3 in here, Justinqueso at 8-1 morning line. Now, this one did stalk the pace from the inside post and did finish a clear second in a 6-horse field in her local debut at 6 furlongs. And then she was placed first through disqualification that day. So they paid $175,000 for her. This is a daughter of Go Sapper. Joe Bravo's going to ride. He's 2 for 3 with trainer Ian Wilkes. The number she earned in her debut, I didn't think it was that bad. And she did have a bullet workout for this on January 18th. So I think she can be competitive in here, but she does give up experience to the other runners. The horse that I picked to finish 3rd is number 11, Stunner, at 4-1 morning line. And she did finish 1st or 2nd in all 4 of her career starts. Now, she was a distant 2nd when she was the beaten favorite, and that was her career debut. And the horse that won that race in her debut was Chad Brown runner Senza Parole. That one was highly regarded. She actually was a horse that I picked in the Frizette Stakes, but she scratched. She got injured. She hasn't come back yet this year. But that was a highly regarded filly that she was second to that day. And then she did roll to a big maiden win when she was the favorite at 6.5 furlongs, second time out, and she did go wire to wire there. And then she went wire to wire in the Tempted Stakes. That was a 1-mile race on November 2nd. And last time out, she was a clear leader in the stretch. She had a 4-length lead in the My Dear Girl. She was 30 cents on the dollar, but she coughed up that lead. She missed by a neck. But it should be noted that she was 7.25 lengths in front of the show finisher. So that was a good effort, maybe a little bit too far for her. She's going to cut back in distance. This is a better distance. I think she's going to impact the pace from the outside post. The horse that I picked to finish 2nd is number 2, Rojo Rita, your 2-1 morning line favorite. And she set the pace. She broke the maiden by 16 lengths in her local debut. That was at 6 furlongs. Her odds 140-1, so she was less than 2-1 there. That was on November 15th. She's definitely going to be all over the pace in this race. Edgard Zayas, Safi Joseph Jr., good jockey trainer team. And based on that debut, if she can run that kind of race, obviously she's going to be a contender in here. But she does have to go another furlong, first start against winners. And the horse that I'm going to pick on top is number 7, Eclatant. 9-2 morning line for trainer Brad Cox, and she did win her first 2 sprint races. And I did make her my top choice in the Goldenrod Stakes, a grade 2, around 2 turns last time out at Churchill on November 30th. And in that race, she pressed the pace. She took a short lead. She was looking pretty good heading into the stretch, but she just ran out of gas. She didn't want to go that far, and she just did finish third. She was beaten 8.5 lengths. So this shorter distance should really help her, and she did earn competitive speed ratings in her first 2 starts. Luis Saez is 3 for 10 with Brad Cox, and she should be forwardly placed, a good post position too, from post 7. So cutting back in distance, she has stakes experience. She's 2 for 2 in sprint races, and I think Eclatant can bounce back here at 9-2 on the morning line. So that will wrap up my look at the Forward Gal Stakes. And if you want a free pick each day, you can go over to therunawayhorse.com and click on my Better Bets blog tab at the top of my homepage. You can get a free pick from around the country each day. And don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos if you like them, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.